Hey there, welcome to the Master Lab Facebook ad types. And in this conversation, let's talk about different ways in which you can generate leads from Facebook. Now, these are not the only ways. And when I'm talking about leads, that means someone is interested in your services. They're asking for a quote, and ideally they want to set up an estimate with you. Doesn't happen with every single contact, but there's pros and cons to every single one of them. We want to aim for is a 70% lead to booked estimate. And for that to happen, there is some clear criteria I want you to know. So I'm just giving you an overview. In order to understand what these objectives are, you can go to adsmanager.facebook.com/ads manager, click on the create, and this is where you're going to have the different campaign objectives. Now, the first one that I recommend for conversions is leads. Anytime you select lead, that means that you can generate leads from instant forms, messenger, conversions via a landing page. However, if you go up through engagement, you can also generate conversions like messenger, for example. You can generate post engagement, mainly a conversation through messenger. Traffic ads, we're going to talk about what the traffic pros and cons are, but these are the main ones that you're going to be dealing with. Most importantly, the leads, it's pretty much right at the bottom of the funnel, individuals who are asking for an estimate. Let's go ahead and run really quick in the next 3 to 5 minutes. Let's run through the pros and cons. Lead form ads is a fast way to launch and test ads. It is. With our 4-click system inside of the CRM, you can launch ads in as little as 3 minutes. All you need is a graphic. You need to understand the offer and select the right type of ad, and boom, you'll be up and running in minutes. It's a proven way to generate local leads fast. Ask multiple questions. You can customize the forms and the questions that you want to ask to your prospects, optimize for conversions, and also it's a low cost per lead in comparison to a landing page. Now, the cons is that you might get some butt dials. If you're not asking enough questions, or the questions you're asking are semi-automated where someone is just pushing buttons, you'll certainly get some butt dials. And if you don't ask any questions, you might get very cheap leads, but you might not get conversions. And in fact, you see a lot of people over promising like, hey, we can send you 50 leads in 30 days guaranteed. Well, what they're doing basically is they're just sending you leads right from someone seeing the ad to submit the form, and they promise and they guarantee the leads, and boom, they let you know. They say, hey, we deliver upon the promise, and they might ask one question in the form, but you might get those butt dials in there. So you might optimize for the wrong conversions too. What this means is the more submissions you get on the lead forms, the more Facebook optimizes to get more people like that. So if you're getting the wrong type of conversions, you're going to be getting more of those type of conversions. Next one is you need a fast lead response. If you're not getting back to these leads the same business day, in fact, if you're not engaging in a conversation within the first 3 to 5 minutes, even if it's an automated SMS, email, etc., you're losing time, and that lead will go cold in a day, 100%. It's harder to get a hold of the lead the following days or in 2 days. That's lead form. Let's go to Messenger. Messenger, it's literally the messenger that's on the Facebook app. Fastest way to launch conversations. Hands down, it's proven to generate local conversations and conversions. Can be customized, so you can set up automated questions, a two-way dialogue response with the bots from the ads manager, and it's the lowest cost per lead. Now, the downside is you're going to get the highest number of non-responsive conversations. That's right. This is like the biggest problem is you're going to get a lot of people that just tap into it without even knowing. They're scrolling down and they just tap into the picture, and then the messenger opens up and they're not going to be responsive. That's pretty much it. You might pay for that conversion. Doesn't matter. You might optimize for the wrong conversions for that matter. So if you're getting a lot of opens, it might not be getting the right ideal type of prospects, and you need the fastest lead response way to engage with those leads. So it does require for you to respond back to them. We've seen a lot of clients succeed when they have the messenger type of campaigns, when they have someone awaiting and open and readily available to answer to these leads. And if you'd like to have a connect with answering service that can answer this almost 24/7 for you, guess what? We have the AI option. So we can customize this for you. There's a little bit of a learning curve on our end when it comes to answering the type of questions, how you want them answered. The training is the learning curve. The answering service, it replaces a human being, and it gets AI to answer pretty much any question. So the learning curve is that probably we need about a month feeding the AI, and after a month, we could pretty much set it and forget it and have the AI answer every single messenger. It's not a better option than lead form ads. this can work. However, again, we've seen it that lead form, it's the way to go right out of the gates for just about every single client. And if you have a bigger budget, landing page conversion ads is an option. I'm not saying this is the best way, but we've seen the higher level of commitment on leads. However, in the concrete coating space, for example, maybe about 3 years ago, we could get leads for as little as $35 on a landing page. These days, for a landing page to generate leads, it's usually in the 60s or over cost per lead during even like mid-season. End of the season, like November, December, forget it. It's going to be $80, $90, $100 per submit if we can get it down to that. However, is a higher level of commitment from the lead is proven to generate local conversions. You can A/B split test the landing page, the messaging, all of that. Feed the algorithm better conversions data through the conversions API. The conversions API on Facebook is able to get better conversions just because you're feeding better data, but it's more expensive. So you got to have a bigger budget, and you can bring that cost down the more you feed it data. The cons is the most expensive type of conversion out of the gates requires bigger budgets, and there's a high-tech learning curve setting up the pixels, tracking, and conversions. And then last but not least is the traffic ads. And the traffic ads has the highest level of audience reach. You can pretty much reach everyone in your segment. So think about it this way. With every single objective, lead form, messenger, landing page, Facebook is looking for individuals who are more likely to convert in those environments. So Facebook's looking for who's more likely to submit a lead form, who's likely to submit a messenger or a landing page. With traffic, you're capturing every single segment. You're capturing people that are more likely to do any of the actions, and it's just showing your ad to pretty much everyone in your segment. So higher audience reach, it's local traffic, enables you to build a target audience. That means that a lot of people are going to just click on the site, click on the site, click on the site, and that enables you to build, if you have the pixel installed, an audience that you can retarget and remarket with the call to action. So some individuals like to run the landing page where the lead capture is right on top. You might get a couple of leads from there, but that's not the main intention. It's to generate traffic, at which point there's a retargeting audience that is followed right after it. So you might not generate leads as fast as the landing page. Again, it's for bigger budgets, and there's a high-tech learning curve. And why would we use the traffic ad? Well, because it enables us to capture local traffic, it's cheaper traffic, and then we retarget it and show it any other objective here, such as the lead form or anything else. So if you are lost right now in this conversation, no worries. That's why we have our Monday calls and our Thursday calls. You can ask these questions there. And then you might need to watch this video one more time. This is what's current based on what we're seeing happening right now and working as of November of 2023. So if you're thinking that you've gotten some different information in 2022, 2021, be a little bit different, but this is what we're seeing right as of today. So thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.